Bobby with Bobby Stamps, and I have a super cute card I'm going to share with you guys today. It has been a very long time since I have been able to upload a video to YouTube of this nature. I normally, every month I upload the video that shows you how to put together my free make and take packets, but I was on a schedule where I was uploading on Mondays and Thursdays, and I haven't been able to do that for a very long time. I'm trying to get back on that, starting with this card, so fingers crossed. Wish me luck. Life gets busy, life gets crazy. There has just been so much going on. I've been focused on my monthly card club and just the necessities, and just kind of had to let this fall to the wayside just for a little bit with life. So hopefully I'll get back to normal. I'm going to use Balmy Blue ink. I'm using this beautiful Merry Snowflakes Bundle. I passed on this at the first couple of orderings from the catalog, the mini catalog, but I'm telling you, I am kicking myself in the butt that I didn't order this right away, because this is an amazing stamp set. I encourage you, if you do not have this one, I highly suggest that you get this, because it is well worth the money. And I can't remember how much it is. It's not that expensive, I don't believe. I don't know why I didn't order it before now. Okay, and I'm going to use the blue adhesive backed gems. I'm going to use the Pull Party sheer ribbon, I believe is the, yeah, sheer ribbon. And then my card base is thick, thick whisper, I can hang on to it, thick whisper white, and it is 4 1/4 by 11, and I just scored it in the middle at 5 1/2. And I have a piece of basic white cardstock that is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have Pull Party. I've cut these in 3/4 by, I think it was 5 or 5 1/2 inch strips. Let me measure. I have my ruler laying right here. I believe it was 5 1/2. About 5 1/4 is what it looks like, because I wanted them to hang off the side when I put them down like that. So I have Pull Party, Bermuda Bay, Calypso, no, not Calypso Curl. Which ones did I use? I have to think about this, you guys. The cardstock is a Coastal Cabana, Bermuda Bay, Balmy Blue, and what is the other one? I'm forgetting one. Pull Party. This one is Bermuda Bay. This one's Balmy Blue. No, this one is Bermuda Bay. Coastal Cabana. Sorry about that. Woo, that was tough, guys. Okay, so what I did, and you can just kind of lay them out however you want to lay them out. But, what I did was, let me show you really quick. This is the dies. You get 14 dies. Some of these stitch. Well, I think they all stitch. But a couple of them, like on this sheet, you'll see. Try not to make those go flying off there. But you can lay this big die down, kind of like this one and this one. And this one has one that goes in the middle. I'm not sure which one goes there. I don't think, I might actually have it off. It's not that one. That one's too big. Oh, I think it's this one. I think this one goes there. I think this one layers. Yep, this one layers. I put that one back wrong. So those layer on top of each other, and then they stitch. I had one cut out, but it's laying. It's not around to me to show you. But this is a stitched die. You can make a border with it, and that's what I did with these. I just kind of laid them on top of my cardstock and then stitched them. And I'd already cut them in the strips, so what I did was I just cut my strips, and then I laid them on here like this, and then flipped it over, whatever, put it through the die cutting machine. You could do it beforehand, it's just how I chose to do it. And you can see on a couple of them, you do have a little bit of the white. If you butt them up like that, is going to show through. I was able to hide it with the snowflake on this one, but we'll see about this. And I almost forgot to tell you too, guys, the wonderful snowflakes. I'm going to use one of those. And one side is like the iridescent color. Let me see if you guys can see. One is like matte. This side is shiny. It's like you can probably see on this piece of paper better, but it's like iridescent. You could color these with the blending brushes that we have. You could use the little sponges that we carry, the little sponge daubers for your fingers. to do it. But let's just flip this over and I'll put some adhesive on the back. I'm not so worried about getting the adhesive all the way to the end because we are going to cut off once we get this layered on. So I just kind of started and just lay them in a diagonal like this. I'll do the balmy blue one next. And again, I'm just going to put that adhesive mostly on the center if I can help it. And if you wanted to, you could leave a little bit of white showing so that way that wouldn't be that big of a deal if that bothers you. It's not really going to bother me that much, I don't think. And if you're also, you could kind of pay attention to how you're laying this and see if I were to turn this way, the snowflake probably won't hide that. But if I turn it like this, it's going to kind of be in the center. I got to make sure I'm leaving enough that I'm going to cut. See, this one I'm putting down. I need to move it because I want to make sure that I'm going to cut off on the sides. So I'm going to get a nice straight edge. That's what I'm trying to pay attention to. So you want to have enough of all of them on each side that when you trim, you're trimming all of that. And I think I probably started too low and now I'm not going to have room for my sentiment on this one. So I'm going to peel these up if I can really quickly. And we'll start over and I'm going to move them up. Let me see, I thought I was starting about where I started on that other one. So if you do want to stamp the sentiments at the bottom like I did on the original, we have to pay attention and make sure that you're leaving that room. I thought I was really close to like I was on the original one. Evidently I wasn't. Okay, let's put this one now right about there, just like that. Okay, and then when you flip it over, I'm going to use my longer bladed scissors so that way I can get a nice clean cut on all those. And they're going to stick to your paper snips, so make sure you clean them when you're done. And you guys, right now there is a huge promotion, I'm sure you've heard about it, with the starter packet with Stampin' Up. They have discounted it like crazy. It is $75 and you get to choose $125 worth of Stampin' Up product. That is an amazing deal. I've had several people already join my team, and if you are interested, I would love to have you join. It is a huge, huge discount, you guys. I'm just so over the moon about it. Let me grab a dimensional. I'm gonna use a mini just to make sure I don't want it to show through the back of the snowflake. So I'm just going to place it there. And I want the iridescent side up, so I'm going to make sure that I put that side up. And then we'll just put that right in the center, like so. Now let's grab that ribbon. And we'll just wrap it around. Make sure you don't have any turns in it or anything. You want it nice and flat. And then just tie a nice little knot, just like that. Kind of, we used more than I needed, but it's okay. Okay, let's kind of straighten that up. I'm gonna cut this one so it's a little bit more even, and then we'll kind of see. Now my ribbon is a little bit loose, so I could cut this in the back and then put adhesive down there to keep that, to make it lay flat. But I'm going to kind of finagle that with my dimensionals here in just a minute. So just make sure you have that nice and straight. You can cut those smaller if you want to. This one I made a much smaller bow, This one we might just make a bigger one just to see. So I'm going to flip that over like that. And then I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals right there to hold that in place for me. That'll help the ribbon kind of stay where it's supposed to be. Just like that. And you could just snip it, and like I just said, and use adhesive to help hold it down. But once you get it on the card, it's going to be fine. So let's kind of do that. And then we'll open up these. Using strips like this is really popular in card making right now. I've seen a lot of cards. Okay, so I'm just going to try to do it the way I did the original one. So I'm going to, okay, that one's on there for keeps. So let me see if maybe my snips can get it off there. And I'm going to put one right there. And then we'll put a tiny one right. Let's put it right about there. And then we'll put another one. I don't know if I want to use a bigger one or a smaller. I think I'm going to go for one of these. We'll use a larger one. Make sure I'm getting that glue dot that's on the back. And just put it right there. Okay. There you guys go. I'm not sure if I'm liking the bigger bow or if I think I'm going to trim it down. What do you guys think? Maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. It kind of feels like to me like you can't see the end. There we go. I like that a little bit better. Okay, guys, there you are. That is my card that I'm going to share with you for Monday. Come back Thursday, and I will have another video for you guys with another card using the same bundle. And it's a little bit of heat embossing. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for joining me today. And if you haven't, please hit the subscribe button. And if you hit the little bell notification, you will be notified every time I upload a video. Bye-bye, guys.